Today I'm going to work on this corner right here. This is on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the potatoes on this side completely. So I have my fig tree here. I'm not sure I'm going to do it this yet, but I already have this first set of sweet potatoes. I have another potato here from the inside. I'm going to move this to another spot because I have another container I'm going to use. And then I have 3 containers here. Last year I had peas in these 3 right here. But this year, see, the sun is nice and bright in this corner. It's going to stay like this until August. So anyway, this, all 3 right here, I'm going to put potatoes in and just make this whole complete corner potato corner. And it's out of my way, away from the rest of my garden. You know, the rest of my garden go that way. So that's that. So I'm going to clean all these out. My mom has some peppermint over here. Let me show it to you. I don't know what happened, but this is about, it was sort of like 7 or 8 years old. And this year I just cleaned it out, no peppermint this year. So I think I'm going to go ahead and later on when I'm planting the potatoes, I'm going to do this. I'm going to transplant some of our peppermint in another container. Put about 2 in here and let it do its thing. Okay. So right now I'm working on this right here, and then I'm going to get those and slide them all to me. I have this big guy right here. It's a trellis. Just have to figure when I'm going to put it over, but it's already set up just like my potato with 3 spikes in it. So anyway, let me get to this and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm finished. Okay, so I cleaned out all this container. I got 3 of them right here in front of me now. And all these gonna be potatoes. My mom overwintered slips. These are what I gave her last year. She overwintered them and she had 2, 4, that's 5. She had about 8 survived. Okay, so 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can't count. 3, 2 is 5, 7, 8. Oh, I was right. One of them is 8 or 9 survived. Yeah, this is done. I don't think this is gonna make it. It still has, so the roots look like. Nah. I had them in the sun. Oh, look, it still has root. We'll see. But anyway, I had them in the sun, and you see they turn green and all this stuff. Because I bought them out, you know, to acclimatize them. So I had them out here in the jar. I should have kept them out in the sun. Anyway, back to this. So now I'm going to work on these 3 containers. All of hers is going to go in one. And then I have potatoes over here. That's going to go in another one. 1, 2. 1 potato, 2 potato. That's it, 3. I got 3. I have some more potato slips from mine. But I found something that's put them in. But right now I'm doing 3. And it's going to be this. And each eggshell, I'm going to put all of the 1 eggshell and all the other one over there. Because it's so scrawny and stuff. I'm not sure if they're going to do anything. Yep, I got to keep going because it's getting nice and nice out here. And everybody's coming out to enjoy the day. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm going to put fertilizer and bone meal in there. Then I'm going to put this big guy right here. It's going to protect 2, and I'll put something around that one. So I'll show you as I go along. I need to take some of this soil out of this guy right here. Careful. Don't want to mess up my fig tree. Finally got figs coming up. I can't believe it. I thought it was dead. Surprised me when it came back. But anyway, this is about tomatoes, not fig. So I gotta get the soil out. So I was gonna replace the soil. I think I'm gonna use it because I have a lot of bag of soils I can use, but I don't have somewhere to store these right now. I already have a bunch of soil being stored that I need to use, you know, in other containers, because I took half of the soil out. This thing is, oh, at the bottom. And I need to get all the way down. So I need something else to put my soil in. So I'll be back. Change of plans. I was going to use this for the potatoes, but then when I look at the bottom, check on the drain holes, I have them on the side. So this is not a good container for potatoes, especially if it rains a lot this summer. And since our weather pattern has changed, I don't want to take a chance. Also, I'm looking at this guy right here. This one has the holes on the side also. So this is not a good one. I'm not going to use it for potatoes. And I'm trying to see what this one. Set it away a little bit. This one, I don't see any holes on this side. I mean, this one has, and it's falling apart too. It has holes at the bottom, which is good. So I have to find out the container, because this is not a good idea to plant the potatoes in container that keeps the water, don't have good drainage. So let me go see what I have to replace these with. Okay, I found this big grow bag. I have some different size and stuff that eventually I was going to replace these containers with, because after a while these fall apart. Oh, I just grabbed it. You heard that crack? Okay, after a while they fall apart, but they're great, but they last you for a couple of years. I had these at least when I started, was 2017. I had these for a while. So what, almost 6 years. So they're doing good. 2018, they're doing good. But they don't last forever. So I bought some grow bags to replace them. Now this, I did not plan to put potatoes in this anytime soon, but I guess I have to keep going because there's a lot of stuff need to be done. So I'm going to put the potatoes in this bag right here. Windy, but it's nice. Feels so good. And I'm going to put all the potatoes, including my slips, in it since it's big enough. Now I just have to get it done, because once it's done and the soil goes in there, you're not going to get that out. Move it. No time soon. Which is not great for me, because I want to get in my chest right here. This locker I have down here have a lot of containers and stuff in it. I was going to go to this year, but I guess not until I get my potatoes out. So let's get started. Let's get this party started. I want the topsoil I want all the topsoil in the bottom for any seeds and stuff. And then the bottom soil I'll put on top. So let me get all the topsoil. Did I bring my tripod with me? I don't know. With this wind, I don't think the tripod is gonna work. I can try. Yeah, you know what? Nope. Let me just do this. Start off with that. This was the first top I took out. So I realized that it didn't have a drainage hole. So this is the size right here. It's a nice. I don't know how big this is, but it's nice. So let me start transferring soil to it, and I'll be back. Okay, so this is a 5-gallon container in there, 5.5, I should say. This one has holes in the bottom. So I'm gonna put soil in this one so I can get one more year use out of it. It's broken, but I can get one more year use out of it. So I'm gonna put this and put some potatoes in here. So I'm gonna be doing two things at the same time. So I'm trying to use the soil, the top soil at the bottom and bottom soil on top. So this one is gonna be for regular potatoes, not sweet potatoes, regular potatoes. A little bit here. I know it's at the bottom, but I put a little bit down there. Hold on. bone meal. Now let's plant out one. These things are intertwined. Let's get them separated. This is your lucky day, Mr. Potatoes. These are potatoes I had on the inside that I had shit, but I had them in the dark, and I guess maybe I should have, this is rotten, so we don't leave that out. I had them in the dark, but it did good. Now I saw a video, somebody said you shouldn't have no more than 3 eyes per potato. This tiny little guy, if you want big potatoes. I want a little bit of both. I think one of the eyes is gonna fall off anyway, it's too big. This is one I did. And it's dried out, but hopefully. I'm sure some of these eyes are gonna fall off because they're so tall. They're so tall, the more like it's gonna break off anyway. And I'm putting everybody down the bottom. Be friendly. Soil them and go see what we get from there. This did not do anything. Nope. Okay. Keep on going. You know, these are tiny, so I'm not expecting. I'm just putting them in. Some good and some is not good. Some dried up. It's dried up. Okay, where in here is this space? Last but not least, there it is. So, my potatoes. And let me just cover them up now. I should use some fresh soil. This is kind of heavy. But I'm gonna stick to this because I'm gonna tag this container next year. It goes to the bottom for a bigger container, so we don't have to reuse it. Now, I normally wait. I know I should wait until it comes up, but by the time you see this video, you'll know why I'm filling all the way up. And normally every year anyway, I normally fill mine all the way to the top and let them do their thing because, to be honest with you, half the time I don't remember to come back and do it. And I keep watching this. I'm gonna do it, and then I never do it. So, or they get so big that even when I do it, I don't get enough potato because I waited too long. So anyway, let me keep on going. A little bone meal on top. So these weeds do not come up. So I'm trying to put the weeds at the bottom. But this is some nice soil in this container. Nice and soft. So I'm using that to fill this up. Whew. It's a backbreaker. Come on. Okay, so anyway, that's going to take care of this potato right here. I don't have you sit there watch me fill it up. And I'll move on to the others. There's a lot of slips going in this container, but it's huge. There's a lot of slips going in it. There's a lot of slips going in this container, but it's huge, as you can see. So I'm gonna make sure I record this. Today is Monday, May 8th. May 8th. It's Monday. Yeah, it's May 8th. It should be Monday, May 8th. I'm recording this because I want to see how long this takes. I want to see what I get out of this. And I have a lot. And every year I get a few here and there, but the first year I didn't know what I was doing, and I had a great harvest. After that, I don't know what's going on with me. So anyway, this is it right here. I'm going to go ahead and plant these guys out and go from there. Okay, so potatoes are done. I put the screen to protect it. And then I have some pumpkin and squash here. I just put them up. Put this trellis for them to run on if they want to, or they can just, for now, they just run wild. I planted this from the inside. If you remember the one from the inside, this is it. And underneath it is some, I found these pumpkin seeds when I was doing the mulch, and I just stuck them in here. I stuck a bunch, but only these came up. 3 came up, and this was from the inside. I need to do better at handling, aiming. So anyway, this is from the inside. So I just plant them here, I give them a trellis, and I'm gonna put something around here to prevent anything from climbing in, and then they can do their thing afterwards. Now, it's a small container, so I'm not sure how big they're gonna get, but that's okay. As long as they're mature, that's all that matters.